friends, lovers, mothers and children, welcome back to Thames FC. It's me, Dr. Benji FM, and ta-da! Our form's not very good. But hello there, welcome back. It's me again. It's a weekend upload. I like these little weekend uploads. They're good, they're fun. And it's mainly because I didn't do a video on Wednesday, so because the Switch is out. Way, I can talk about it now. So, we last met in a 1-1 draw against Morecambe. I predicted in the last video we wouldn't make it through there. We did. We're out now, but we did. We'll focus on the FA Trophy first then. We beat Morecambe 3-2 away. Lukey Brucey getting the goals. I mean, he's a bizarre. I still don't really understand what I don't know what to do with him still. I mean, keep your suggestions coming in. It's like we're naming him, but we're not doing that. Then played Canvey Island. I love a replay, by the way. I'm all about replays. We did them in the FA Cup as well. It was a 1-1 in the first one, a 3-2 victory after extra time. Again, Lukey Brucey on the score sheet. Kevin McCormick, who's one of our centre-backs, scored in that one. And then most recently, Chorley were played. We drew 2-2, and then a fourth round replay defeat 1-0. Pretty underwhelming, really. But Luke Bruce scoring in every tie. Loves it. So let's focus on the league form then. Since those Morecambe games, we had a run of 3 games. Then it was a 2-1 win, a 0-0 against Eastbourne Borough, and a victory over Hemel Hempstead. Then things have gone a little bit worse. St Albans we were beaten, Merthyr Tydfil we were beaten, beat Oxford City 2-0, really good result. Luke Bruce on the score sheet, and that brings us to today then, Dartford and Tonbridge. We are third in the league table as things stand. If it comes up for me, there it is. Brackley on top, then Chelmsford just behind, and we're on 59 points, 12 points off the league leaders, but relatively comfortable, 8 points clear of 8th position, and hopefully we can hold on today. We're playing two, again, I'll say this quietly, two terrible teams today. I don't want fans of those teams to start leaving horrible comments. Shout out to the Tonbridge fans. But you see there, Dartford and Tonbridge, Dartford and Tonbridge. This should be an opportunity for us to express ourselves a bit, for you to get to see us play well in action. As I say, recent form there has been a bit indifferent, so I'm not really sure what version of Thames we're going to get today, but it's time to find out. We've also had a regen day. We've had one guy from our lot come through, only one decent one. Not our best regen yet, but looks the most well-rounded we've had for quite some time. Good tackling, decent passing, first touch, free kick taking all okay. Physically, alright. Strength a bit of an issue for someone that's 6 foot, but at 16, yeah, probably not our best regen. I think Lukey Brucey is significantly better than this guy, but the most well-rounded that we've had in the position that actually we kind of need. Defensive midfield, not had too many of those. The rest of the intake is disappointing. Now, I bring you to the formation and a little bit of a switch around since we last met them. We're playing Brucey. You've seen recently he's been scoring a lot more goals for me, and recent form has been okay. Not getting that many assists, but that's fine. He's one of our main attacking outlets, but scoring 4 goals in his last 7 games. We'll see if that continues today. He's playing relatively well in recent times. Well, 8.3, 8.7, 8.2, looking good. So this is what we're going to go with then. I've been dropping the strikers essentially. Mark Miles isn't consistent enough. Liam Delan's having a poor year by his standards, and this is the lineup for the first game then. We're going to have Tony Hallett in goal, Tom Hammer at right back, Joe Togwell and George Heaven in the centre, George Conter playing on the left hand side. Then the midfield 3 that's getting very familiar to us, Steve Foster, Jack Hallahan and Andy Douglas. We've got Lukey Bruce through the middle with Chris Day on the left hand side and Christy Clark-Slocum on the right, who's actually now starting to play a little bit better, and I'm enjoying his football, proving a little bit at a slow start to the season. 2 injuries though, Kevin McCormick and John Pring both out injured today, and they are my first choice centre back partnership, so that's a shame. We've got McCormick's out for 4 weeks in total, could be 9 days but could be 4 weeks, and 3 weeks for John Pring as well, so they've got a little while to their back too. Hopefully it doesn't derail things too much, but Evan and Togwell are okay, I think. In fact, let's get Wayne Atkins on the bench just in case. Christian Fires is dropping to the bench as well. Chris Day, every time he plays, seems to put in quite a good performance, so that's the reason for that change, in case you're wondering. So Dartford coming up then, first game of the episode. I am jolly excited. It's a weekend upload, and they are fun. They're a little bit different from the ones we've begun with during the week. It's not a good song. Right then, they're playing Bull Britton up front. Scott Bull Britton. I quite like that, Bull Britton. Mr. Carson at the base of the midfield. He looks ready for action. Quite again, nicely well-rounded. Well-rounded seems to be the theme of today's episode. It sums up the look I've been going for the last few years. So good. Okay then, kicks off 0-0. Will there be goals? Hopefully. I mean, the way things are going, Dartford not having a very good year. We're having a pretty good year. Chance for Dartford, bear with it as it goes to the back post. Oh, Hallett with a good save. There's been some comedic moments. Basically, we've got the Hallett files going on Twitter. Every time he makes an error, I just tweet out hashtag Hallett files, and the mess he makes. So far, he's pulled off 2 fantastic saves. Apologies, Tony. Apologies for that. I mean, it's another corner. Oh, they've had 3 corners in a row. 2, well then. There's actually 2 corners, not 3, but they had 3 chances in a row. And we're just over 3 minutes in, and they've scored. This one against the bar. Tony's completely befuddled, and Wilcock Tony looks furious. The best start he's ever made to a game, he's already conceded. 7 minutes gone though, and we're in possession at last. Finally, we're actually on the ball. I don't think we've had too much of it so far in this game. As Douglas now with it plays it into Brucey, who loses out, and he's been playing, as I say, relatively well recently, scoring goals, so I'm expecting better from Brucey in this shadow striker on attack duty role as Foster now, back to Clark Slocum, and here we go then, working it quite nicely hopefully as Clark Slocum goes all the way back to hopefully bring it forward, down on this left hand side. Delivery is very good from him ordinarily, goes towards Brucey, cleared, Hallahan's there though, and we're recycling possession nicely, cleared away again, but Hallahan picks it up this time, and I'll say Foster there, bit of space, if you can play through Clark Slocum you can, ball across could be dangerous, Brucey's there, and Brucey applies the finish. That's what we're talking about. Luke Bruce, 1-1, 8 minutes gone. Frantic start to today's episode. I'm quite enjoying it, actually. I mean, as long as we win. I won't be enjoying it so much if we don't win. It's interesting. If Brucey plays well, he stays in the game, but towards the latter stages, he often tires. We bring on a striker and nothing really changes. But yeah, so far he's been linking up play really well. Gets the midfield nicely involved, brings Christy Clark Slocum and the left wing, whether it's Friars or Day, into the game too. And speaking of Day, he's on this left-hand side. Ball played in. Brucey's there again. I tell you what, Luke Bruce. How old is Luke Bruce? 17 now. Recently had a birthday in January. And yeah, he's doing remarkably well. But I'll be honest, hasn't improved that much since he actually joined the team last year as a regen. But if he keeps this up, I mean, this is literally the wrong screen, viewers. We've made a mistake. 2-1, we're now leading. If you're aware of the rules of football, that would have been obvious without me having to say so, really. Let's watch this one in 3 dimensions, though. Goes out today, and it's the run of Bruce at the back post. You see, completely unmarked, number 7 back there, and applies a smart finish, first time. And the crowd behind the goal go mental for it. There's nobody there. No one's ever been in that end, I don't think. Apart from the pre-season friendlies, where hey, there we go. That's like winning the lottery. I can't wait for August and July. Oh god, what's happened? Bull Britton's on it. First time we've really seen him in the game so far, and they could be answering back straight away. We've just scored, remember? Green with a shot on goal. Hallett again with a save. I think that's 3 for the game. Oh my. They'll be asking for a raise, I imagine soon. All right, edging close to half time. Not much to report, but I take it back. Now they're going to have to work this all the way up forward as Heaven intercepts, and the ball is just... I've never seen the ball go over that far so quickly. Hammer there. I mean, put the hammer down. Got there very, very quickly. And now a chance for them to bring this forward. Perhaps Smith on this right-hand side plays it across. It's not good. It's not. We'll watch it again. I don't really... can't really account for that, viewers. Can't do much about that. I mean, the ball's over on this side. Smith plays it forward. Hammer's got it. Don't you worry. Touches it down and then thinks, no, I'll leave it. Oh, hang on a minute, and then Tony Hallett in goal. doesn't move, just stands still. Couldn't be more stationary as it shot at him. Leaky Brucey's putting in the work here. Half time, 2-2. I mean, we are without our 2 starting centre backs. Maybe that's part of the issue, but it's not particularly good from us so far. I'm going to pass. No, do you know what? I'm going to get aggressive. I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. They all look. Chris Day's demotivated. Everyone else fired up, and I feel bad because Brucey's had a fantastic half, and I've just told him not good enough. If he scores 3 more, though, it's a genius move. Corner on that side. Plays it into Brucey. First highlight we've seen in the second half, and we're 66 minutes in. Hallahan now, and we're working this quite nicely. You've got to say, Foster. Oh, into Clark Slocum. Great reverse ball, and Clark Slocum into the back of the net. 3-2 Thames. The ball from Stevie Foster was magnificent. Let's see it in 3 dimensions. You can see Hallahan is working it nicely over on that side, but as soon as we switch it across towards Foster, who just gains that little bit of space, that is a no-look pass if you've ever seen it. Unbelievable from Foster. That's why he's a diamond in the rough. Doesn't always play fantastically well, but when he does things like that. And he's on it again here, into the feet of Brucey, out to Hammer on this right-hand side, finds Clark Slocum, and Brucey's on for the hat-trick, remember. Douglas is there instead, though. He gets himself a goal. 4-2. I bollocked him at half-time, and it's done wonders. I think that's the first time I've ever done it, though, in the series, so probably should do that more. Look at the position of Douglas here. I've marked him. You can see him start quite deep, and although he's playing in the midfield, because he's on that attack duty, he's got that emphasis to get into the middle and score goals, and he does it there. Lovely old job. We've seen our midfielders score a lot more goals this season, and we've not been seeing it recently. Like, recent seasons gone by, we've not been playing attack duties on those midfielders, and they've not been scoring as a result. Now, it's all coming up lovely and jabbly. Corner to them, though, and they're deadly from corners, so, I mean, teach me. 4-3, not over yet. Players looking a bit tired, so changes to be made. Hallahan's going to come off now. We're going to bring on Wilson in the middle, and I think Mark Miles is going to replace Brucey up top as an attacking outlet, put him on the poacher duty. There's a highlight after the goal. I think it's because I made changes. I hope it's because I made changes. It was. Now, I should probably go defensive, but I don't really want to invite the pressure, so I'm just going to put my hands on my head, and we're going to wait and see what happens. There's a free kick to us. Clark Slocum, ball in, clears as far as Wilson. Shoot! God, don't lose it. Don't lose it in there. Don't lose it. My hands have now, they've gone down to the cheeks. We'll see if will they get any lower as they come forward. Ball, Togwell with a challenge. To the back post. Carson, Hallett with a save. Where's the post? They ended up at the bottom. And it's not over yet. It is over now. There's 4 minutes gone. Referee, don't do this. Heaven heads it clear. Fowler on it. What a game this has been. A 4-3 win, is it? I think it's going to be. Miles runs after it. This is his big chance in the game. Finally involved. Will he do anything with it? It's 4-3. It's over. He crossed it to nobody. Keep it in the corner. For heaven's sake. But there we are. Great win. And yeah, proud of that. Obviously, we came back from 1-0 down. Lovely Chupley. Lovely Jubbly's been said too many times in this video. Right then, on to the next game. It's a week's time. It's Tunbridge, and it should be another 3 points, so I'm quite excited. Right then, game day is appearingly upon us. So then, with a fully fit side, apart from the 2 injuries to our defensive players, and Liam Canavan's been out for quite a while as well, I think it would be foolish to change anything around too much. After a win there, if you can stay a little bit more defensively solid, I think we'll be okay. No need to change anything, I don't think. Standard flexible, retaining possession, short passing. I think actually that those 2 instructions there is helping this core 4 right now interact and then bringing Clark Slocum and Day into play if and when. So then, into it we go. Blukey Bruce in fine form. Let's keep him going. We should talk about that. I looked at it before. 8.3, 8.7, 8.2, 8.8. I mean, 8.4, right? Okay, it'll play well. We're just going with the system. There's a sequence. Let's follow the sequence. Or as my drama teacher used to say, follow the sequence, which is another story for another time. Used to love Mrs. Huff and Shuff. Right then, we're in the white kit, our away kit actually, as we're away at Tunbridge. So far this year, bottom of the table, 28 points, only 7 wins for them, not particularly good. We've got a massive 18 wins, so we're superior, and we've got a complex. It's starting to radiate off the players' shoulders. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I start sentences, I think, oh, this will sound cool, and then we get to now. Day on that left-hand side keeps the ball in, but gives it away at the same time. And that, I mean, our team did not move. They've missed. But for God's sake, boys, when the ball's played through, we have about 4 players just go, oh, there it goes. It's not a carnival. Like, move your bodies as Day on this left-hand side. Ball into the middle. Brucey's there. Oh dear. He probably should have scored that if we're being honest. From the goal kick though, they come forward again, and so far they've been in this, but now Brucey's on it. What's he going to do? Is he going to bring people into play? Of course he bloody is. It's in his DNA. Oh, that's not very good, Foster. What have you done there? We've given it away, and now Tunbridge, who, I mean, despite being bottom of the league, will probably cause us all sorts of problems in this as it goes forward towards Law now. Pulls it back, could be dangerous. Right's there, cleared, sort of. Back to right, though. And our pressure on the ball was pretty good as Hallett is, I mean, just react. The ball was switched, Tony. I try and talk to him. He doesn't listen. Bobby Law scored. I mean, watch Hallett here. It takes so long to realise where the ball's gone. It goes over there. He's like, oh, right, it's gone over there. Right then. Gotcha. As it's played over, just, idiot, man. I think because they're not very good, we'll try and attack. So if we get a goal before half time here, that'd be good. No. Right, what do you do then? Foster on a 6.3 and on a booking as well. I'm inclined, I know how good he is, but I'm inclined to take him off. If he's not playing well, very rarely does he improve. So Wilson's going to come on in his place, and we'll go out for the second half. One simple change might change it all. Or as my drama teacher used to say, change an hour, Ben, or forever hold your peace. Anyway, attack, maybe, potentially. Wilson's on it. First action of the second half that we've seen, and Clark Slocum's delivery is blocked by 2 defenders. Hallahan now on it, though. We came back in that last game. Can we do it again? Day on it. If he's got Hallahan available, he will find him. Towards Wilson. The ball is slack, though. And Heaven's not done very well. Wright's through on goal. Hallett actually makes a save. So at what point? I mean, Douglas is struggling as well. I'm inclined, actually, to change things around quite a bit here. I don't have another central midfielder because you only have 5 7, that's the rules. Because that's what we'll do. Wilson's going to change up to a support role. Keep Hallahan as he is. And let's bring on, we've got an option here of Miles or Fries. I think we'll go Miles up front. As this poacher player, Brucey in behind, change of system. Wilson goes close with a shot, but I don't know. Half an hour to go. I'd rather make the change now than wait sort of for 10 minutes to go. I feel like we should have done it earlier. And Miles is immediately involved in the play. What can he do? He's got Brucey for support. Goes up to down this left hand side. More players in the middle. Clark Slocum at the back post. Tries to hook it in. Can't quite, but actually the ball is still alive. Hallahan's on it. So there's a few passes on if he can find them. Ricochets out towards Phillips, and now he's going to bring it off or Philip. Actually, it's not. It's just Phipps. They've missed it. Whoever filled in his birth certificate missed it. There is a Phillips. There's a Phipps and a Phillips. It's over. Phipps, just Phipps. They've got Phillips, and I mean, he must feel well left out. They've given him extra P. They should have given him a net. Oh, no. All right, more highlights for us. Hammer. Oh, good first touch. I mean, you've learnt since the last game. We go back to Hallett though, and well, really, you should look for Brucey here. Brucey's a big old target if you can find him, but no, goes to the other side, and now Day down this left-hand side. Remember, Brucey's very tall. Goes in. Miles is there. Oh, Miles. Why? No, it wasn't Miles. It was pretty close. 15 shots in the game, not too many on target. And with that in mind, with an extra body further forward, we're going to work the ball into the box. Not play quite so short though. We've got to up the tempo a little bit. Can't play quite so passive. As the time, again, is starting to whittle away. We've got one more sub, but I mean, Friars maybe for Day. He's having a pretty good game. Clark Slocum, on the other hand, not playing particularly well. Friars not a natural in this role, but as an inside forward on his left foot cutting in, we might see something. Bobby Law's gone off injured for them, as on 85 minutes, there may well be another chance. It's headed forward. Brucey now, come on, do something, my man. He plays it forward. Powell's there, and it goes back, and now forward towards our men again. We get to come forward with this. Please, someone do something. It's not been very good for us. Considering they're bottom of the league, and considering we've just won a game, this hasn't been particularly good so far, as Day looks for... I don't know what. 3.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Togwell heads forward. Friars intercepts, and now Brucey finds Miles, who's quite far out. He's got a lot of work to do from there. Oh, it's gone in! Miles with a finish. Tunbridge 1, Thames 1. And now we search for a winner. Miles has come on and got the goal. Lovely, a lovely finish from him. Got away from his defender brilliantly well. Friars on the inside, and then they see Miles racing forward after the assist from Brucey. The shot comes in. Keeper should maybe do better, but I don't care a little bit. 6 minutes of added time to go. We're gonna push for this. They're bottom of the table. We're away from home. Put the pressure on them. 12 away fans have gone over for this. Oh, here we go. Minute and a half. Gone overload. Hopefully it won't. There's Graham. Please don't be Danny. Graham goes for... Jordan Graham with the goal. And we've lost to Tunbridge, who have now won 8 games this season. I mean, it's gone through there. We've just let him run through. We've pushed for a winner against the worst side in the division, and predictably, viewers been punished for it. Time's ticked away, unless it happens right now, then it's over. Shoot maybe, or just Tunbridge 2, Thames 1, and welcome to managing Thames FC. If this is your first episode, it won't be the last time I do that. God, I mean, I don't. We'll try and fix it. Certainly say. What do you say? I'm going to say I was impressed with you. No, we'll try a different technique. Cautiously say, disappointed by your efforts. Better. We'll say the same for the disappointed by your... I told them I was pleased with the performance. They didn't like that. They thought that was the wrong thing to say. They were right. What you've seen today is a team talk that went very well last game and this game. So viewers, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please do a like. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you for more Thames action very, very soon. Love with care from us. That's good news. I'll see you. Just let me leave. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a nice weekend, and I'll see you this week for more Thames. Goodbye.